Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. It's your favorite trainer, Coach Chuck. Running just a little bit behind this morning, but I'm here. I've been up. It's one of those things, right? 10 minutes goes by like 5 seconds this early in the morning, but we're gonna get it going. So we got a nice Tabata workout for you today. Can you believe that it's already June? Memorial. Hope you guys had a great Memorial weekend. I did. I didn't really do too much other than, good morning, Emma.
Good morning.
How are you?
Pretty tired, but good.
I love that you are attacking this early morning thing.
Yes, I am not a morning person, but I'm trying.
Yeah, well, first off, we got to quit saying that, right? What does that mean? What does that mean? Not a morning person.
Well, I very much dislike waking up.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. I've always really liked staying in bed, and I'm always in a very bad mood for the first few minutes of waking up every day.
Okay. So is it that you're not excited to get up and start that day, or?
Oh yeah. I'd rather be in bed.
What time you
100%.
get? What time you get to bed?
Been trying to get to bed about 10:30. So,
Okay. All
yeah.
right. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
I had something very insightful to say because I was just thinking about this the other day in terms of like what it takes to get up in the morning and why so many people struggle with it, including myself, up until like maybe the last, I would have to say 8 weeks.
Okay.
It's been a game changer for me in terms of like I like to drink. I like beer. I like cocktails, especially in the summertime.
Yeah.
But when I got to get up this early, it's not appealing at all, right?
Yeah.
Which is a good lifestyle change for me, right?
Yeah.
The other thing is that you can get so much more done with your day by just getting up just a little bit earlier. I was listening. I do a lot of listening to like motivational speakers. One of the people that is I think became a motivational speaker and did not know it was Kobe Bryant. And one of the things that I was watching him say was this, that like if you're a professional athlete like he was, right? Like you can, and that's your job, is to play basketball. Now you can sleep in and you can get up at 9 o'clock, eat some breakfast, get to the gym for your first workout by 10:30 or 11, right? Do your workout, get done, let your body recover, maybe go home, take a nap, come back to the gym, later in the day, and then you can get another workout in and eat, go home and all that stuff, right? But if you get up early, it's just like you get so much more done.
True.
Get 3 workouts done in a day, right? And then the people that are actually trying to compete with you, there's no way that they can, just because they're not utilizing their day, right? So something as simple as that, is what kind of keeps me going with it.
Yeah.
Right. Good morning, Julie.
Morning.
How are you?
Good.
We're talking about, good. We're talking about being morning people.
Being what?
Morning people.
Oh, yeah. I like morning. I'm not maybe not 4:40, but I like morning.
Well, join the crowd, join the group. All right. Happy Friday. I hope you guys all had a great Memorial weekend. It's hard to believe that it's already June, but time waits for no one. All right. So today we got a Tabata. Obviously, to start, I always like to start with the Tabata, but the Tabata is going to go the full length of this workout today. The first thing we're going to do, once Dr. Chavez gets your shoes on, is we are going to get on our square. That square is our imaginary square, right? Again, the symbol of that square is that we have been intentionally taking care of ourselves this week, right? Meaning getting enough sleep, meaning that we are eating properly, we are hydrating properly. So being on that square is a good thing, and that's what you want to shoot for. Being off that square is kind of the complete opposite of that, right? So I'm not sleeping. I might be having a couple of cocktails at night. I'm not doing the things that are the best for my body. Now, the reason that that becomes significant is that the stress of life or just life is going to happen regardless. We cannot control that. We can't control it at all, right? We can't control the feelings that we have around it, right? But what we can control is how we show up to respond to life, right? And if I'm on my square and if you're on your square, I guarantee you that you're going to show up as your best self and probably respond better in certain situations than if you were off of your square. So let's get on our square. Let's start our Friday morning on that square. We're going to go ahead and close our eyes. And we're going to start with the breathing, right? So the deep, deep, deep chest breathing, right? So close your eyes, deep breath in through your mouth, and then just let it fall out. Deep breath in through your mouth. You want to breathe in so much air that you can actually feel your lungs stretching out. Okay, you're going to keep breathing. You're going to go ahead and shift that weight into your heels. And then you're going to engage your glutes. Keep breathing. Now with your glutes engaged, your eyes are still closed, you are still breathing. You're going to shift that weight into your toes. And then back to your heels. And you're going to try to just keep rocking back and forward. You're still breathing and your glutes are still engaged. Now, as you're walking or rocking forwards and backwards, I just want you to take a quick inventory of your toes and your feet and your heels and the muscles of your lower leg that are making it possible for you to lean forward and lean back. Now, if your glutes are engaged, all that movement is happening at your ankles. So as you're envisioning all of this movement, I want you to actually talk to your body. I like to, good morning toes, good morning bones in my feet, good morning ankles, as I'm taking an inventory of how they're feeling today, right? Because they could be affected by something that I did yesterday. They could be affected by how I slept. And I just want to take a quick inventory and just get familiar with how they're going to help me perform today. Now, let's go ahead and take the feet and put them close together, right? Glutes are still engaged. I am still breathing. Now I'm going to start making circles with my ankles. My feet are together, and to make circles, right, I'm actually starting with the knees, making these big circles, which are in turn forcing my ankles to go in a circle or a circular motion, right? Now let's go reverse with that. Now, as all this is happening, I'm sure you can tell that with making circles with those ankles that the knees are moving and the hips are moving, which is a good thing to think about because anything that happens downstream can affect things upstream. Anything that happens upstream can affect things downstream. Meaning if you twist your ankle or you mess your ankle up, when you walk, you have to understand that that's having an effect on your knees and your hips as well, right? So good morning ankles, good morning knees, good morning hips, all right? Good morning muscles of the legs, all right? Okay, now we're gonna stop that. Go ahead and take your feet, get them about hip width apart. I'm gonna go ahead and bend my elbows, right? So I'm gonna get my elbow at a 90-degree angle, and then I'm gonna go ahead and lift those elbows up to where my upper arm is parallel to the ground. And then keeping my hips pointed straight ahead, my glutes are engaged, the weight is in the heels. I'm gonna go ahead and take a deep breath in, and I'm gonna breathe out as I twist to the left. And then I'm gonna take a deep breath in and breathe out as I twist to the right. And I'm gonna do 2 more of those, one to each side. Good morning. vertebrae. Good morning, musculature of the trunk. Oh, and for me, that's the most stiff early in the morning. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and face forward. I'm gonna go ahead and drop those arms to the sides of my body. Glutes are still engaged, right? Weight is still in the heel. Now I'm gonna go ahead and raise those arms straight out in front of me. Okay, and then I'm gonna reach, pointing towards the screen. Then with my palms facing down towards the ground, I'm gonna go ahead and drop those fingers down towards the ground. Really stretch out the top part of my arm. Now with those fingers pointing towards the ground, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can keep going and bring the fingers and point them back towards me. Get a nice stretch there. And then I'm gonna go in the opposite direction, right? So those fingers are gonna go back towards the ground and they're gonna be pointed out in front of me. And then they're gonna go up towards the ceiling. And then I'm gonna get them back, pointing back towards me. Get a nice stretch underneath the arm. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring those fingers. They're gonna be pointed straight ahead. And then I'm gonna do some external circles with just the wrists. Good morning, fingers. Good morning, wrist. And then I'm gonna do a few internal circles. Nice. All right, so go ahead and drop those hands to the side of the body. And then let's go with some shoulder rolls, and let's go with forward shoulder rolls. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make sure those shoulders are down. Then I'm going to move those shoulders forward and then up and then back and then down. Good morning, shoulders. Good morning, collarbone. Good morning, shoulder blade. And then I'm going to go in the opposite direction. Nice big shoulder rolls. Okay, and then I'm going to rest. Now I'm going to take that right ear. Shoulders are down. Glutes are still engaged. Weight is in the heels. I'm going to take that right ear and I'm going to try to touch the shoulder. Get as low as I can. Now, what I can do in this position is I can raise my right hand up, grab the upper left part of my head and kind of give it some assistance to try to pull that ear down towards the shoulder. Not too much, but just more than your muscles will allow you to do. Then go ahead and bring that head level. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop that left ear towards the left shoulder. I'm going to go up with the left hand, grab the opposite side of the head, and I'm going to gently give it a little bit of assistance. Whoa, I had a little crack there. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and bring that head level again. Now I'm going to go ahead and take that chin and I'm going to try to point it up towards the ceiling, all the way up. And I'm going to take one of my hands, put it underneath my chin, and I'm going to give it just a little bit more assistance. Now I'm going to take that chin and bury it in my chest. So I'm looking down at the ground. Butt is still engaged, weight is still in the heels. I'm going to take one hand and grab the back of my hand and give it a little bit of assistance. Okay, and then I'm going to bring that gaze level. I'm going to take 3 more deep breaths. And then I'm going to slowly open my eyes. Good job. Good job. I always like those body scans early in the morning. I also use those body scans, FYI, at night. So if I get in the bed and I'm not as tired as I think I am, I just lay on my back. I remove my pillow. I'm a no pillow guy. Remove that pillow, lay on my back. That gives my spine an opportunity to spend some time in alignment, right? Your body is constantly forming to the positions that you are putting it in. So lying can be a stimulus to improve your posture. So I'm lying in the bed, I can't get to sleep. So I start with my toes and I work my way up, just kind of speaking, or not speaking, but thinking about the body part and moving the body part. And usually by the time I get to my chest, I'm asleep. But that's because I get up early. Okay. Let's just start with a couple of jumping jack toe touches. I just want a quick 12 of these Remember our jumping jack, toe touches, feet are together, hands are together. I'm gonna go here, hands are gonna clap at the top, and then I'm gonna come here, and then I'm gonna go reaching down towards the toe. Let's just rock out a quick 12 of those. You're gonna do it with me. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, if you don't feel like jumping this morning, you can step to the side and then go down. 2, step to the side and then go down. 3, or do the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, just 12, just 12. Okay, now let's go with regular jumping jacks. Just 12 of those. All right, now with these jumping jacks, again, we're clapping here and we're clapping behind our back, right? So let's go with just 12 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, from there, let's just rock out a quick 12 air squats. And with these air squats, let's do some air squat kicks, right? So remember, with your squat, your knees are gonna bend, but they're not gonna go forward. So I'm gonna go back and drop those hips. Hands are gonna go so far forward so that I can stay balanced, keeping the weight in the heels, my torso somewhat upright, and then I'm gonna stand up and squeeze. But with this one, we're gonna stand up and kick. Squat down, stand up, and kick. We're just gonna do 10 of those. This is just the warm up. Here we go. Squat down as low as we can. And before I'm completely standing up, I'm gonna be on one leg. And I'm gonna send that leg out, try to touch the toe. 1. Whoa. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. Good job, people. I don't know about you, but I think I'm primed. And I think I'm ready to go. So, Tabata, Tabata, Tabata. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. I believe in doing the hard stuff first, right? Do the hard stuff first. There's an actual principle called the easy hard principle, right? With everything, there's 2 sides. Slice of bread, 2 sides. Piece of paper, 2 sides, right? Night and day, right? Hard and easy, right? I like to do the hard stuff first. Hard up front, hard on the front end, easy on the back end. You can do it the opposite way to where it's easy on the front end, but it's gonna be hard on the back end. And that applies to anything that you do, right? So we're gonna start with our burpees. Now, with the burpee, it's gonna be 20 seconds of burpees and then 10 seconds of rest. We're gonna run through this 4 times, right? The burpee is here. Feet are wide. I'm gonna squat, I'm gonna jump, squat down, get those hands on the ground, kick back, do my push up, get my feet so far forward that they land flat, and then jump. That's the full burpee. I'm gonna give you a modification for that burpee. Next, I can just jump, right? I can put my hands down on the ground, I can kick back, I can omit the push up, get those feet flat on the ground, and jump, okay? Now, another modification to this burpee, because I can walk the burpee, right? I don't have to jump, I can reach, right? I can put those hands on the ground, I can step back, right? I can do the push-up, I can step forward, right? Good toe raise. So those are 3 options that you can do. We're gonna do 3 rounds of this, and then we're gonna switch to a different movement. Here we go. Okay, pick which one. And you don't have to be married to one, right? You can do one the first round, another one the second round, another one on the third round, but we're doing 4 of these. 3, 2, 1, go. Burpees. Okay, rest it, rest it. Oh, those felt good. Those felt good. 3 seconds, and we're back to burpees. Here we go. Okay, rest it. We got 2 more, guys. 2 more. Deep breaths. Okay, here we go. All right, deep breaths. 1 more. One more. Here we go. All right, rest it, rest it. Okay, I like to get into the habit of those movements that really wind us to stop and breathe. Usually takes me about 3 of those and everything just kind of calms down. That's going to be the hardest thing we did today. Next, we're doing mountain climbers. So on your mountain climber, this is wrong. I don't want this. So what's wrong with this is that I'm working harder than I need to be. I need to have those shoulders over the, shoulders over the hands to where I'm here. Most of the weight is over the top half of my body where the feet can float. Okay, now you can run it, meaning we can go here, or you can just march it, but keep the weight over your upper body. We have 4 of these, Tabata style. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 4. Weight is over the body. We're driving the knees. Very little pressure on the toes. Okay, rest it. Again, don't forget your breathing. Here we go. Oh, feel that in the shoulders. You're breathing. Got 2 more of these. Here we go. Go.
Oh, good.
Okay, 1 more. Those shoulders are burning. Breathe. Last one. Let's get it. Go. Oh my God. Oh, rested. Those are tougher than they look, right? It's easier on TV. One of those movements that look real easy on TV. You hear it explained, like, I got this. Then your shoulders explode. Grab yourself a little water. Okay. Next movement. We're doing air squats, but feet are together with this. The same mechanics apply. Just because my feet are together doesn't mean I'm going to be squatting into those knees like this. Those knees are going to bend, but they are going to go backwards, or they're not going to move forward. And I'm going to stand up, squeeze the butt as tight as I can. Hips go back, hands go forward. I'm reaching with my butt so that I can stay balanced. I'm going to get as low as I can and then stand up, driving through the heels to squeeze the butt. Tabata style, people. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Feet together as deep as you can. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. Don't forget to fully squeeze your glutes at the top so those hips come forward. Okay, rest it. Don't forget to breathe. Here we go. Feet together. Shoot those hips back. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good job, rest it. We're halfway. Halfway. Feet together. Here we go. Come on, get as low as you can. Don't cheat me. Don't cheat you, more importantly. Get this hard stuff done. Rest of the day, easy. Rest it. Somebody comes to you, stressful situation. That's nothing. I had to do Tabata burpees this morning. Here we go, last one. Get those hips so far back, you feel like you're losing your balance on your heels. Okay, rested, nice work. So those squats was kind of a break. Next, we're going into those push-ups, people. Push-ups. And my push-ups, I like you to go all the way down, chest to the ground. You can rest it if you need to. So, standard push-up, feet are wide, hands are wide. Again, hands are underneath the shoulders, right? And hands are lined up with the shoulders, right? But when I lower, my shoulders are in front of the hands. And then shoulders get back on top of the hands. Mechanically, this is the best way to do it, as opposed to, watch this. Shoulders are on top of the hands. Now I get to the bottom of my push-up, shoulders are still on top of my hands. That is a lot of shoulder. We're trying to work your chest, right? When I'm at the bottom, hands are here at the top there, okay? So that's your standard push-up. A modification of that is gonna be same setup, right? I get to the bottom, I drop those knees, I press up on the knees, get back on the toes, drop to the bottom. Okay, one modification. Modification 3, I'm only giving you 3, right? Knees together, feet are wide, hands are under the shoulders. we're trying to create a straight line between the shoulders and the knees. Again, at the bottom, shoulders are in front of the hand. Okay, Tabata style, we need 4 of these. Pick one or bounce in between all 3 of those. 3. Whoops. Hold on. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Rustin, I like the breathing that I'm hearing. You breathe in on the way down, you breathe out on the way up. We got 3 more, stay with me. Here we go. Okay, good job. Good job. Let's breathe. Here we go. Spread those fingers and grab a piece of the ground. Grip the ground. Okay, one left. One left. That hard stuff first thing in the morning. Here we go. Good job. Oh my God. Those push-ups are tough. You get to looking at the clock like the clock is the clock is not being honest with me, but it is. Okay, what do we got next? We have let's take it a little easy. We'll drop it back. We got butt kicks. All right. So our butt kick is, we're going to switch this one up. We're going here, right? Trying to kick the butt. Now, if I'm going to walk it, I need to reach back opposite heel, right? Now, in the past, we've done butt kicks in position, but we're going to do butt kicks moving. So if you're going to walk it, I don't want you bending over to reach it. I want you to bring that heel up to your hand. So you're just going to walk it. Okay. Now, if you're going to run it, that's here. And we're going to go here. Soft feet here. Soft feet. Okay. If I'm walking it, I'm actually going to go backwards. And then I'm going to go forward. Okay. Two options. Tabata style. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Find your breathing. Get it. Soft feet. Really trying to kick the butt. Okay, rest it. Three seconds. Here we go. Okay, rest it. Halfway there. Feel those hamstrings. Feel those glutes. Feel those quad or calf muscles. Soft feet. Okay, rest it. We got one more, people. One more. Breathing, breathing. Okay, let's go. Okay, rest it, rest it. Good job. That one is another one that's real deceiving, really deceiving. Okay, let's go with some lunges. Let's go with some lunges. Now, we're gonna do 4 rounds, but only 2 on each leg. With that lunge, I'm gonna go reverse here, and then I'm gonna come up, kick the toe, here, kick the toe, here, kick the toe. No modification with that one, other than if you can't get this low, if you can't touch the ground, this counts. You just want that back knee, point it towards the ground, and then kick it. And if you can't touch the toe, just extend that leg, okay? So we're gonna go 20 seconds on that leg in motion, 20 seconds on this leg in motion, and then just do that per leg twice. Okay, here we go. Let's just keep it going. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep going. Okay, rest it. Now we're switching legs. We're switching legs. And go. Okay, rest it. All right, so we should have done 1 on each side. We're going to go right back to the start leg. Same thing. And go. Really try to work on that balance. Which is all coming from the foot that is not in motion. Take those toes inside your shoes, spread them out, grab a piece of the floor. Okay, switch sides. Here we go. Figure out which side is your good side in terms of balance. Or I shouldn't say your good side, your better side today. Nothing like that is permanent unless you decide to not work on it. Okay, and rest it. Nice job, nice job. Next, we're gonna do Tabata sit-ups. Tabata sit-ups, right? So feet are gonna be apart. I'm gonna be down on my butt. Feet are apart. Hands are here touching the ground. I'm gonna take a deep breath in, breathe out, throw those arms forward, touch the ground, in front, go back, touch the ground here. Head touches the ground, hands touches the ground. Breathe in. Okay, now the important piece of this is that my shoulders get in front of my hips on the upside, right? So I'm here. See how my shoulders are going in front of the hips? All right, here we go. Tabata style. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, rest it. Good job, good job. All right, here we go. those shoulders in front of the hips, touching the ground. Okay, rest it. All right, here we go. Okay, one more, one more. Okay, let's go. Okay, rest it, rest it. Okay, hip raisers, Tabata style. I'm on my back. We'll drive those knees. Now, I don't want my heels too far out. I want to get them closer. Now, palms are flat on the ground. I'm driving through the heels, hips as high up as I can. And when I get up as high as I think I can get, I want to get just a little higher. Bam. And then I'm going to kiss. Bam. I'm going to kiss. Here we go. Pretty basic, pretty self-explanatory. 3, 2, 1, go. As high as you can, people. Make sure you're pressing evenly through both heels. Gotta prime the glutes. Once you prime them first thing in the morning, trigger them to work for you all day long. Those glutes never turn on. Guess what does the work? Your low back. Here we go. As high as you can. Okay, rest it. Halfway. Priming the glutes. We have the conduit. We just need to clear up the communication. Here we go. Neuromuscular communication. Does your glute and your butt, your butt and your brain have conversations? Most of us, the butt has gone dormant and the brain uses other muscles. Okay, last one. Here we go. And go. As high as you can. Come on, this is the highest. It's the last one of these. Make sure that butt is on for the day, for the weekend. Okay, rest it, rest it. All right, people, here's the deal. You give me 2 more movements and I will cut you loose after our affirmation. 2 more movements. Movement 1. Movement 1. Here we go. Whoops. Okay, movement 1. We're going to find balance on one leg. We're going to find balance on one leg. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do one small hop. Maintain the balance, do another hop. Maintain the balance, right back. That's all we're going to do. We're going to start with the right leg for 20 seconds, and then we rest. We're going to switch to that left leg. 3, 3 back, that's 1. 3 forward, 3 back, that's 2. 20 seconds. And then we're going to do that twice on both legs, and we'll move on to the last movement. All right, here we go. Let's start with the right leg, right? Soft landing, people, soft landing. I don't want you landing with a straight knee. That's bad. I want you to land with the bent knee and soft. The priority is balance, not distance. Balance is the priority. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Try to not let the knee that's doing all the jumping bend inward. It can go out, but not in. Okay, rest it. Same thing with the left leg. That knee can move laterally, just not medially. Whoa. Whoa, okay, so right away, if you're like me, one leg is stronger than the other. My right leg is firing. That left leg is not like me this morning. Here we go, go. Okay, let's switch. Let's switch. 5 seconds. Go. Okay, that's way better than that first time. Still not perfect, but way better. Night and day. Okay, rest it. Now, if you're a runner, that is an awesome movement. Most times we decide we want to get in shape. First thing that comes to mind is I'm gonna start running. So you go out and grab a pair of running shoes and you just start running. Not realizing that you spend about 99% of your time when you run on one leg. You need to be able to manage that movement if you want to stay injury-free. Because about 85% of runners who start end up injured within the first 2 months. All right, last movement, and we'll get to that affirmation. We're getting on the ground. We're gonna get into our Superman, right? We're gonna make our body an X. So I'm down here. I'm gonna make an X with my body. Feet are just as far apart as my hands. Toes are pointing. Thumbs are up. Fingers are wide, right? I'm gonna drop the head. I'm gonna come up, keeping the legs straight at the knees, the arms straight at the hands, and I'm gonna go back down. As high as I can, 1 second hold. Okay, that is our movement. We got 4 rounds of that. That movement and our affirmation, and I will cut you loose for your weekend. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, rest it. This one feels so good. It gets those muscles, those erectors, your posterior chain primed and ready to go. Go. Rest it. We're halfway there, people. Halfway. Stay with me. Okay, last one. Last one. Here we go. Good job, you guys. Good job. My back is on and primed and ready to go. On and primed and ready to go. All right. Nice work. First off, I'm saying nice work because you got up. This is not easy. It is not easy. Again, the easy, hard principle. Do the hard stuff first on the front end, comes easy on the back end. Okay, so our affirmation. You know me, in the evening before I go to, well, one of the things I do before I go to bed is I read through the next day's affirmation. And I even do these on days that we don't have class. We got class Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I do affirmations 7 days a week. Again, this is something that I thought was corny until I encountered a time in my life where I felt like I was prepared for everything except my mindset. And so this is something that I stumbled upon that makes me feel as though I am recession proof, but mentally, if that makes sense. So I'm reading through the affirmations, and this one this one really resonated to me because during that time that I'm kind of scraping the surface on, I had to answer some hard questions for myself, right? Like, one, do I believe in myself? Two, do I love myself, right? Now let's go into the do I love myself piece. For me, it was never something intentional that I had to ever do. But this time in my life, or this period in my life that I went through, it became a question. And I had to really be honest with the answer. And the answer was no, right? Now, I'm the type of person that I don't stop at, okay, do I love myself? No. Okay, I don't stop there. It's like, okay, that's good information. So how do we move past that? And how do we get to this end goal of loving yourself? Part of it is you see it here and you used to see it here, right? I started cutting my hair because I did not love the grays. And I did not grow a beard because I did not love the grays. And I thought that I would be discriminated against, yes, yet once again, for being older and not just Black, but older and Black, right? And so I decided that, well, in order to love myself, I got to love everything about myself. So I grew out my hair and it got out of control for a second. I grew out my beard and it got out of control. But it was a good exercise for me. And I forced myself to look in the mirror every day and smile and say good things to myself and be very intentional. So I just wanted to give you a little background of why this resonated with me, and I hope it resonates with you. So today's affirmation: be so confident in who you are that no one's opinion or rejection can rock you. Be so confident in who you are that no one's opinion or rejection can rock you. So just going back, and I hate to kind of beat this dead horse, is that I used to pay more attention to what people thought about me than what I thought about myself. And through this, I guess, period of time, I learned to reverse that. And when you get to a stage in your life where you can, you want to be somewhat mindful of what people are saying, some of the input, but for the most part, you got to realize that the things that people are saying to you, they're projecting. And a lot of times it might be because of something that they're lacking, and it has nothing to do with you. And if you're taking that on, it can affect how you, or the relationship that you have with yourself. So today and the rest of this weekend, and if you can even extend it longer than that, I want you to be so confident in who you are that no one's opinion or rejection, it's like you got a rainproof jacket and it's water, it just hits it and rolls off. And I think if you keep that in mind, it will help you show up as the best version of you. So thank you again for getting up this morning. Make sure you stop by the mirror and thank yourself, right? Let's do the hard things first, that easy or hard, easy principle. Love the person who you are becoming. And wake up. Let's attack this Friday. Let's go, people. I'm going to see you here Monday morning at 5 a.m. Why? because we do the hard things first. Have a great weekend, you guys.
Thanks, Chuck.
Bye-bye.